To help protect you from certain particles in the air where you work, your company has selected one of these 3M filtering facepiece respirators for your use on the job. It was chosen based on the type of airborne contaminants and their concentration levels in your workplace. You'll only get the protection this respirator can provide if it fits you properly and you wear it at all times you are exposed to contaminants. When respirators are required for use in the workplace, workers must be included in the respiratory protection program according to OSHA regulations. Your workplace will provide you with additional training regarding the substance you may be exposed to and the other requirements of the OSHA respiratory protection regulation, including medical clearance and fit testing. 3M filtering facepiece respirators may be used for respiratory protection against certain particles. They are not intended to be used for protection against gases and vapors, asbestos, or sandblasting. Be sure to read the warning statement and the user instructions in the product packaging before use. If you have questions about the appropriate use of your respirator, see your supervisor. This is extremely important as misuse can result in sickness or death. Respirators approved by NIOSH as N-Series filters may be used for certain dusts, water-based mists, and metal fumes. They are not to be used if any oil mists are present in the environment. N-Series respirators must be replaced when the respirator becomes damaged, soiled, or breathing becomes difficult. Do not use filtering facepiece respirators for concentrations of contaminants which are immediately dangerous to life and health, are unknown, or when particulate concentrations exceed 10 times the occupational exposure limit. These respirators do not supply oxygen. Do not use in atmospheres containing less than 19.5% oxygen. Store your respirator away from contaminated areas when not in use. Before use, you should always inspect the respirator and make sure that the straps and nosepiece are in place and that the facepiece has not been damaged. If any damage or worn parts are noted, discard the entire respirator and get a new one. If at any time during use a strap breaks, the nosepiece is removed, the filter is damaged, or it becomes difficult to breathe through the respirator, leave the contaminated area immediately. You should immediately discard the entire respirator and get a new one. You will now be shown how to properly don your 3M filtering facepiece respirator. In order to receive the protection this respirator can provide, you must follow the fitting instructions in this video every time you put on your respirator. To put on the respirator, start by pre-forming the nosepiece. Hold the respirator between your fingers and thumbs and bend slightly at center. Now fully open the respirator by pulling the top panel with the nosepiece up and the bottom panel down. Both straps should be on the top panel. Place the respirator on your face so that the nosepiece rests across the bridge of your nose and the bottom panel is open under your chin. Hold the respirator securely on your face and pull one strap over your head. Position it around your neck and below your ears. Then, pull the second strap over your head and position it high on the back of your head. The tabs on the side of the respirator may be used to further adjust the facepiece for a comfortable fit as necessary. Make certain that hair, facial hair, jewelry, and clothing are not between your face and respirator as they will interfere with fit. Adjust it for a comfortable fit by pulling the bottom edge under your chin while holding the top edge on your nose. Make certain the respirator is completely open and the edges lay flat against your face. Place the fingertips from both hands at the top of the nosepiece. Now mold the nose area to the shape of your nose by pushing inward while moving your fingertips down both sides of the nosepiece. The respirator may not fit as well if you pinch the nosepiece using one hand. Use two hands. To check the respirator to face seal, perform the user seal check. Do this every time you put on the respirator before you enter a contaminated area. Cover the respirator completely with both hands and exhale. Be careful not to disturb the position of the respirator. If air leaks around the nose, Readjust the nose piece as described earlier using both hands to mold it to the shape of your nose. Then repeat the user seal check. If air leaks around the respirator edges, adjust the position of the straps and make certain the respirator's edges fit snugly against the face. Then repeat the user seal check. Of course, if you cannot achieve a proper seal, do not enter the contaminated area. Check with your supervisor about how to proceed. When use of a respirator is required, it's very important that you have a fit test to be sure that the respirator is capable of fitting you properly. A fit test must be conducted when the respirator is first issued to you, and then at least once a year. If your respirator is damaged, if breathing becomes difficult, or if dizziness, irritation, or other distress occurs, leave the contaminated area immediately and notify your supervisor. Know the proper fitting procedures and follow them precisely each time you wear a respirator. Your health depends on it.